Okay. I have to double check this is working. Hold on, how do I turn on like my chat view on this? Video mode? Oh wow, okay. That's not what I was going to do. No, hold on. They've updated OBS since I last used it. No, that is not what I wanted to do. That is not at all what I wanted to do. Thank you. Tell me I'm not gonna have to like have this open. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Hear the audio. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Ooh, that was off key. But yeah, we're live. Cool. Hello there, folks. Anyone who's watching this. I'm still trying to get the chat up. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Basically, today, I wanted to fucking. How the fuck? As some of you will have noticed, and by some of you I mean all of you, how? I did not do a live stream last month for the reasoning of. Is it this? Hold on, I'm trying to figure this shit out. No, no, no. Oh my god. Streamlabs, why did you do an update that makes it harder to do things? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have YouTube open on my phone. And I'll have to mute it. I did not do a commentary live stream last month because I had so much shit to do. And so I decided I wanted to do an extra one this month. So I'm just doing the film I was planning on doing last month. I've just muted my phone. So let's see. How's chat doing? There's no one speaking. Okay. Let me just quickly promo this. Well, to be fair, I don't see Come Watch Slender Man with me being the most, like, appealing thing. Yeah, chat's completely empty. That's really funny. I guess I'll have to wait for Nalia's voice. Actually, no. Hold on. Oh yeah, if you hear random banging sounds, it's fireworks because fucking hell, I guess. Y'all know how it is. I genuinely don't understand the whole fireworks. Italy has silent ones. Why don't we use those? Oh. Actually no, we're not gonna make that joke. We're gonna be nice today. I say, even though we're watching Slender Man, I'm gonna tear the shreds. You done? Okay. What is that? Oh my god. You're just gonna hear that for the whole commentary. I apologize. Who? Oh my god. Stop it. Okay. Anyways, Oh my god. Okay. I should have just called this stream like Bennials gets annoyed at fireworks for like 2 hours. Oh my god, I completely forgot to open. No, I'm putting it on the charger. Streamlabs, I'm going to have to figure out your new update. This is infuriating. Shut up, firework. I can literally see it. This is really annoying. Thank you. Can I do stuff now? How the fuck do I find... How do I find, like... No. You know what? I'll just have my tablet open on the side. The entire stream. See this? Hi, the ozone. Hello there. Okay. I have chat open now. So for those of you who may not know how this works, even though I have one viewer right now, basically every month I do a stream where I hang out for like half an hour, then watch a movie, and then I'll probably hang out for another half hour after that. When we do a stream, I am sorry, but I only do like streams and stuff with like people I personally know. So I haven't even done a stream with anyone I personally know yet, although I hope to this month without spoiling anything. But like so far, I'm keeping collabs to like only people I know personally. I don't plan on branching out just yet. I mean, yeah, one day maybe, one day. But anyways, yeah. So let's hang out till about like 7:30, and then I'll start the film. Today's film is the cinematic masterpiece, um, the incredible art movie Slender Man. It's truly the best ever. Um, yeah. So, but first, let's talk about some films, cause oh my fucking god, these fireworks! You seen Gemini Man? Yes, I have. That's what I was gonna start with. I have not reviewed a lot of films lately because I've been so busy. I posted a review for Countdown, but I have seen a bunch of other films, and I'm up for talking about them. And the first one of those films is Gemini Man, which, God, Gemini Man was terrible. God, Gemini Man sucked. Um, but what sucked about it was I went in expecting something funny, cause like, I mean, come on, it looked hilariously shitty. Then I saw the film, and there are parts of it that are really funny. There's a scene where Will Smith dodges a motorcycle, and they have a slow-mo shot of it, and it's hilarious. Most of the film's just really boring. Honestly, most of the film's just insufferably dull. It's so it's awfully structured. The acting's bad. Mary Elizabeth Winstead was literally the only good thing about the whole movie, and even then, she got given nothing to work with. She just had to try her damn hardest. The visual effects, people are calling them groundbreaking. They looked bad, and the only times they looked like remotely competent, it was at the expense of like the film's lighting. Cause like, oh, I'm sick of. Have you seen the Hard Henry movie? No, I have not seen the Hard Henry movie. Let's talk on Gemini Man for a bit though, because I have a lot to say. Um, whenever the film, the parts that people are praising, like the scenes that I've heard specifically people praising, they're scenes that are really poorly lit, and the reason the CGI might look good in those scenes is because the darker a scene, it's easier to hide shitty CGI if the scene's dark. Like, look at other films, like This year's Aladdin. Why do you think it was so poorly lit? Or let's go far back actually. AVP Requiem has some of the worst lighting and editing, genuinely of all time in my opinion. But why is it like that? Oh, maybe it's because the CGI wasn't actually no. You know what? The production photos speak otherwise. They have some really cool practical effects. The CGI in that film was bad though, and so to hide that, they just had the film really poorly lit. And it's the same with these really bad Disney live action remakes. It's the same with what else? There was something else recently. God, it's the same with The Silence. The Silence had terrible lighting to try and make the CGI look good. Aladdin's a guilty pleasure. I'm glad you got something out of it. I didn't. And Gemini Man's another one. It's just shitty lighting, and then people are like, "Oh, the CGI was good," and I'm like, "Okay, yes, it's subjective. If you think it's good, it's good." But like, let's judge it on the whole movie and not a few specific scenes that are very clearly like done in a certain way to make it look better. Yeah, but no, Gemini Man sucked. Um, bad action. I was expecting at least some funny action, and there was some. It was very poorly done action. The film in general just reminded me of Alien vs. Predator Requiem in terms of like lighting, editing, acting, script. God, I don't even want to go into the B stuff because it's already been talked to death. YMS covered how stupid the B stuff was pretty well. But like, I saw this movie with someone who's allergic to bees, and yeah, we had a long conversation afterwards about fucking stuff. The film doesn't understand allergies, which was really fucking great. Like, if you're gonna have it as a plot convenience, at least research it. At least know what it is. Ugh. But no, Gemini Man was bad. I would not recommend it. Don't see it. It wasn't entertaining enough. I would give that a 1 out of 10. Um, I the next film I want to talk about is a good film actually. I want to talk about Abominable. Abominable was a film that I went into with low expectations. I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna watch this. It looks meh, but hey, I have time. And so I went and watched it, and I was like, holy shit, this is really fucking good. I was genuinely surprised at how much I liked it. It's got a really good script, great, great acting for the most part. Um, one of the voice actors, I think, I'm trying to remember which one it was. Probably the one who, I think it was the one who voiced the little boy. He was not good. One of the two children. The lead did a great job, for sure. Most of the voice acting was really good. Sarah Paulson was a little iffy at points, but for the most part, she did a great job as well. My only real issue with voice acting was the one little kid who wasn't good, but I'll be lenient. Um, the there was a lot of focus around music in that film, and it really paid off for the most part. The usage of the cello in the film was very symbolic, very well executed. The music was great, and for every scene where it wasn't a pre-existing pop song. There's a scene in the film, I'm trying to remember what Coldplay song it was, but they start playing a Coldplay song and it didn't fit at all. Um, what else? I've forgotten a lot about Abominable, unfortunately. Some very good CGI. CGI? What the fuck am I saying? The animation was great, is what I meant to say, and then I said, oh, it had good CGI. God. Very well developed and interesting characters. I really enjoyed the main Yeti's design. Very well thought out, like world building. Seen the end of the fucking world? Nope, I don't plan on it. It doesn't interest me at all. Like Abominable, I did have some scripting issues. Some of the humor didn't land for me. Some scenes were a little and of course that one voice actor, the music. I had another issue, but I don't remember it, and honestly, it's probably for the best because I want to remember the good in that film. Yeah, Abominable was a very good movie. It's Hmm, I haven't seen enough animated films to call Abominable my favorite animated movie of the year, but Yeah, Abominable was really good. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Oh, yeah, it's an 8. I was about to say closer to a 9 than a 7, but no, I think it's an 8. Yeah, I'd recommend that. And then right after I watched Zombieland Double Tap, which I think I already revealed in my countdown review that was a 6. It was fine. It was okay. I mean, what was there to it? Like, it's a useless movie. The acting was great. Zoe Deutsch, however you pronounce it, she did a fantastic job. All of the acting was pretty great. Um, there was some good cinematography at some points. I liked the editing, although there were some parts where it was obnoxious. Um, it's mainly a Skepta. I don't recognize. I recognize the name. Whatever. Um, but like Zombieland Double Tap is a film that works best in terms of like the acting was great. There was some good like costume production design, good CGI. It's like a good movie on surface, but like the script severely holds it back because it's very repetitively structured. A lot of the comedy really did not land at all. Like, I'm not saying none of the comedy landed. There was some really funny scenes, but some of it was just not funny at all. There are scenes in the film that are just so annoying to sit through. It's like, we get it, padding, but like, I don't know. The film didn't really have. What? It's like some of the characters were really annoying. Some I really was disappointed by the action in the film because like the first movie, the action was so fun and like well thought out. And I'm not saying it wasn't well thought out, but it's just like, oh, this is happening. There were some cool kills at points. The the mid credit scene is exactly as great as you've heard it is. It's a fantastic scene, but like a lot of the film, it's some of the jokes are just the most predictable shit. There's a scene early on where they're going for like, oh, these are the types of zombie, and one of them's like this really fast zombie that you can't see. And at first I was like, oh, they're gonna call it a ninja, and I was like, no, you know what? They're more creative than that. They will think of something far more creative than just ninja. We call this one the ninja, and I just thought, god damn it. It's not a bad film, really. I'm ragging on it, but it's just, it felt like a film that didn't need to happen. Um, But yeah, great acting, great design work, some really effective action at points, some cool kills, some cool scenes. Some of the comedy landed. It was well paced for the most part. There were only a couple of moments where I was bored. Script could have used a lot of work. I'm glad it wasn't terrible. I went in worried that it was gonna suck mainly because the director, his last film was Venom. Like, yeah, he made Zombieland, and I love Zombieland, but the guy just made Venom. Of course, I'm gonna be worried. But it's like, the film's fine. It's inoffensive. It's just okay. I gave it a 6 out of 10. It's much closer to a 5 than a 7. I will probably forget about it in like a month. What else did I see? Because I know I saw other stuff. And there is one film I'm gonna get to that I have a lot. Actually, I don't have a lot to say about it, but I just like I want to rant. But I want to go in like order. What else did I see? Oh, Loose. Loose was so good. Loose is probably the best film. But Loose is probably the best film I'm gonna talk about today, honestly. Like, unless I just start bringing up like other great films. Loose is such a good film. How many lists are you doing? Lists for what? But like, Loose was really good. Phenomenal acting all around. Octavia Spencer was great as per usual. Great script, very purposeful, inspired cinematography. Um, my mind just went blank. There were a lot of great aspects to the film. There were just some things I wish were better. Like, there were some aspects to the script actually I wish were better developed. Cause like you have this, I, it's a film that I can't talk about without spoiling, and since it's such a good movie, I'm not gonna spoil it. But there were some aspects to one of the characters that were really not developed enough at all. Um, some of the character choices could have been better. There were, I've again, like my mind's blank the issues, which is a good thing and also a terrible thing. It is a really good film though. I'd recommend it wholeheartedly. I gave that an 8 out of 10. Would be a 9 if it wasn't for some issues. Yeah, it was superb. Next up, sorry we missed you. Um, Probably the biggest disappointment I'll be talking about. Not even that it was bad, because it wasn't. It was a really good film, but I expected a lot better from it. Because Daniel Blake blew me away. Um, Great acting from everyone. There was some really good character work at some points. Like it was well shot, although like nothing special. It was a mostly effective script, but the script was also my biggest issue with the film. Because like the film does have some great aspects in its script. Like you feel bad for a lot of the characters. Like they're well developed. Um, but like the main character is a fucking asshole. And I don't know if I'm crazy, but I found it hard to root for him because he's a fucking asshole. Um, there are some scenes in the film that don't really make any sense. They're like there's one. Well, no, they don't make any sense, but like I wish had made more sense. Like there's a scene where someone's like, "Oh, I'll call this person and say this," but they're holding that person's phone in their hand. And all I'm thinking is, are you gonna acknowledge this? You're holding their phone. It's in the shot. I can see it right there. Oh nope, you're not. You're not gonna. Okay, so that was fun. Um, Again, it is a good movie. I would recommend it. It's just like I did have my issues. Like main character was an ass. Some of the script could have been like better developed. Like some of the tech stuff could have been more researched. That's just me nitpicking that aspect, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. I'm just trying to pad this. I've not remembered this film a lot. I've done a bad job remembering what happened in this movie. Um, some of the theme. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Oh, I remember my biggest issue: the dialogue. Some of the dialogue in the film is so unnatural. It's like I don't. On the one hand, sure, I've never worked as a delivery driver, but I'm pretty sure job interviews don't work that way. Like people don't talk like that in job interviews, you know? Um it was a good film. It was a really good film, don't get me wrong. But it was held back by a lot of issues. The ending wasn't very satisfying in my opinion. Like not unsatisfying cuz like I wasn't expecting to be like, "Oh yay, joy at the end." Cuz like I Daniel Blake fucking gut punched me. And but like that was still that felt like a good place for the film to end, whereas here it felt like it could have kept going and been more effective if it had. No, Sorry We Missed You was good. The acting was great. There was a lot of great aspects to the script, like good, well thought out productions design. I just wish the script was better. I gave it a 7 out of 10. What was your first music critic? I don't know what you mean by that. You're gonna have to be more specific with how you word the question. And the oh shit, I almost forgot. The Laundromat on Netflix. It sucked. It was terrible. 0 out of 10. Don't watch it. It's awful. Fucking zero redeeming qualities. I've heard they're running for your consideration ads for it actually. Just a second. Let me just check this. I want to know what they're campaigning for. For the Oscars. For fucking the Laundromat. Fuck off. What? I need to know. Let me see. I fucking saw something about it, so it has to exist. I'm finding this before I quickly rant about this next film and then start up. Someone said Rick and Morty, and my chat's a mess. Like, hold on. I'm trying to fucking remember what it was. Because I fucking saw something about it. And I can't remember for the life of me what I saw. Or how I found it. But I know I did. And this is gonna bug me. Because I know I saw it. Ah! While I look for it, oh wait, no, I think I found it. Never mind, I don't have to. Okay, Netflix. What the fuck was it? I saw something. I know it's getting them. Is this where I find out I'm like completely wrong? And it's not? Where the hell is it? I know. I saw an ad for it. What? Okay, I guess I'm just going insane because there's nothing here about the laundromat. That's confusing. I could have sworn I saw something for this. The laundromat was terrible, but like, holy shit. Oh no, people are predicting Meryl Streep for an Oscar for this movie? Oh, that was back then. Okay. Back in August when people thought the film looked good. Okay, you're going? Okay, thank you for coming, the Ozone. Um, but yeah, Laundromat sucked. Don't watch it. And finally, um, Ford versus Ferrari. I got to see it early, or Layman 66, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I got to watch it early, and it sucked. It was really bad. Holy shit. I didn't have any interest in seeing it, but I went to see it because I was like, you know what? Preview screening is gonna have Oscar buzz. I may as well. Like, it's something that's like, you know what? There's no good reason for me not to see it, despite the fact it doesn't look good or interesting. But like, I may as well go see it. So I did. And there were some positives. Some of the acting was good. Matt Damon did a good job for most of the movie. There were some good shots. There were some entertaining moments. Some of the production and it had a well emphasized setting. Some of the production and costume design worked well, but the film's bad. The film's so fucking bad. Someone got mad at me on Twitter for saying the film was bad, but they haven't. I'm pretty sure they hadn't seen the film, which was really funny. It's really bad. The script is fucking awful. The pacing is a mess. Like, the film feels like it should end on 3 different occasions. It does not warrant its 2.5 hour runtime at all. It does not earn it. It feels dragged out to all hell. I think it's Noah Jupe, however you pronounce it. He plays a child in this film. His performance is so fucking bad. And on top of that, Christian Bale in this movie. His performance in this movie made me realize I haven't seen a good performance from him in a long time. Holy shit, he's awful. He's so bad in this film. I don't know who told him that accent was good, but he does it for the whole movie. Awful dialogue. The film doesn't ever feel real. Some of the characters are so obviously fake. There's one character who feels like a villain from a kids movie, but he's in this Oscar bait piece of shit instead. The cinematography was at times really bad. The editing sucked. To my surprise, I didn't expect the audio editing to be so awful in this film, but it was. It was so noticeably terrible. And yeah, I've seen people like, oh, this should win this should win the Oscars for the sound mixing and editing. And all I'm thinking is, but why? What did this film do with its sound mixing and its sound editing to deserve that nomination? I have seen films this year with stellar sound work. Ford versus Ferrari is not one of those films. Le Mans 66 is not one of those films. It's so poorly mixed and edited. It's also probably one of the most on the nose movies I've seen all fucking year. There are so many scenes that clearly didn't happen where they're like, oh, I won't spoil it, but like they'll start talking about something, and all I can think is, man, I wonder if this will happen to a character later on. Man, it happened to a character later on. Who would have guessed? The film doesn't know how to foreshadow. There's one scene in the film, I really want to talk about it, but it would be a spoiler. But basically, um, the fucking little kid is talking to someone about something, and all I'm thinking is, man, I wonder if that something's gonna happen at the end of the movie. And then you get to the end of the movie, and it's like, oh, it happened. I saw this coming from the moment they said it. It's some of the worst foreshadowing I've seen in a long time. Holy shit. This film definitely does not deserve an Oscar for its screenplay. It's flat out embarrassing. Um, really bad film. I hated it. It's not, it's not incompetent. Again, there were a few aspects I did like, but I really hated watching it. It is insufferable. I would not recommend it. 3 out of 10. Really bad. Yeah. Okay. That's all the stuff I wanted to talk about beforehand, and we're actually just about to reach half past. So, let's get this movie started. Okay. Using a stopwatch, baby. Okay. We'll start once my clock hits fucking half past. The clock gonna hit 1/2 past yet? Okay. Yeah, remember we're watching this incredible Sony movie. I'm so glad I'm watching. Oh yes, Screen Gems. They make all the best movies with Sony. They really do. Let me just make sure my. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's watch this incredible piece of art. Spooky music. Oh, mythology. Remember, guys, Slender Man could be out there. He could be spooping on you. Green gems. Oh no. Where was the logo for Madhouse Entertainment? Oh, all the music cut out. Isn't that really spooky? Trees. I hope you're excited about the trees because there's a lot. Oh, I should know this is the first commentary I've ever done of a film I've already seen. But I hope you guys are ready for more trees. Shopping baskets. Baskets, trolleys. Those shots were pointless. More trees, by the way. Can you see they're in frame? See the trees? Oh, handheld time. That's green screened onto the. Oh, yeah, Sony product placement. Sony product place. Oh, that sneeze was fake. If I had one, we're edgy. It's Joey King, my favorite actress. Oh my god, this line direction. Oh, acting. Internet references. Great. This is so rushed. I love you. Oh my god, this editing and stock sound effects, color correction. Remember, guys, she's a fast runner. I forgot how boring the start of this movie is. We haven't gone into the real meat of the movie. Joey King in this movie, I swear. I love all of these stock sound effects. They're really convincing. God is listening. Is he listening to this? Is he the one viewer on this video? More trees! Take a shot every time you see a tree in this movie, honestly. You die. That was a... This is dubbed. Oh yeah, I forgot they all watch porn together in this real movie. Oh, this is so well edited. God, all of the acting. Oh yeah, pacing. Fucking music. Character development. Who's Slender Man? Yeah, why have you not heard of this? This film's set in 2018. Oh, you just instantly had a time for another scene on the Sony phone. Look at all these Sony products. Wow. I love how she's just instantly into him. Like, dialogue, dialogue, dialogue. No rewrites, no rewrites. $10 million budget. It doesn't. It instantly full screened. I love how inconsistent their faces are in each shot. Like you can see them in the backgrounds of each other's shots, and it's like, oh, that's the same shot we just had. Literally, they just put the same shot in. But like now our mouth's closed. Trees. This is trees. Can this be my Team Trees video? Gate. Trees. Oh man. Trees. Trees. Ooh, it's an eye. Trees again. It's another eye. Trees again. It's another eye. Trees again. It's another eye. Just it's just eyes and trees. More trees. More trees. Trees. More trees. And now it's the spooky video from The Ring, but dumber. You can still see there's more trees. I love Joey King. Stop! Just a reaction shot. Oh, that was great. Oh my god. And then it unfull screened without having the zoom out effect. Oh man, that was really spooky. We're all shaken up by this, even though it was a stupid video. That was great. I forgot how fucking great some of this movie is. Let's watch more porn now. A home movie. And now we're lighting. Dark equals scary. Oh man, another Sony pro. It's so obnoxious. In like every Sony movie, it's just Sony, 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 Sony. Sony laptop, Sony phone, Sony dildo. The porn that they were watching was probably made by Sony. Man, what a musical score. This is really scary, the shot of this person sleeping. She's just sleeping. Trees. Leaves. Trees. 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 Man, she had a spooky dream. Oh no, not the silhouette. More trees. Editing. Trees. Trees. It's just trees. More trees. Wait, I thought you were sleeping over at the other. Oh, it's a week later. I forgot about that. Oh man, more trees. Stop. We get it. Trees. You can stop this at any point. Trees. He sounds excited about this graveyard. Historical. Trees. Branches sounds. Acting. Acting. You're not gonna bring up. You just left your friend behind. I love this. Uh, I love how she speaks like a teacher speaking to like a preschooler. Let's not wait with her. Oh my god, she just grabbed her by the arm and dragged her away. Let's not ask if our friend is okay. That would make a. Trees, also. Do Cinema Sins have a video on this movie yet? And do they have like a bonus round where they just count off the scenes of trees? Trees! It's just trees! The whole movie is. Oh man, I'm so scared. It's trees. Not the trees. It's another tree, guys. I've just realized this is my. I'm gonna donate to Team Trees after this. Because I've just realized I chose the treeiest movie in existence. Trees. I'm not even kidding, I'm actually gonna do it. Right, I'm doing it right now. Hold on. Joey King! Really? This is great acting. I love how none of her friends are actually concerned. They're just like, cut this shit out. Yo, this ain't cool. Hold on. Team Trees. More trees. Branch sounds. It's the tree. This is just a tree movie. There's a tree in frame. Sorry if I'm distracted. I'm currently donating to Team Treat. What really happened to Kaylee? Do your homework. Jesus Christ. They're fucking. They're acting. It's bad. Yeah, no shit, she doesn't know. If she knew, I think she would have done something because she's her friend. You know?
They're not going to leave in about 5 minutes or so.
Man, I love how they're texting on Sony's phone, but it doesn't look like any real texting thing. Sound effect. This is so spooky. Oh no. Not the sound effect. This musical score is so annoying. Guys, I have news. She's about to be attacked by a tree. Man, I sure do love it when movies are really dark. Look, it's trees. Man, I sure wish I could be scared, but that was so poorly lit I can't even tell what happened. Oh no, a person. Let's stand away from the door that I didn't lock. Oh, I know I actually did lock it. This is great. Say something to the. Oh my god! This is great. This is incredible. Like, even if you know him, he still broke into your house. Mr. Jensen, why are you in my house? Acting. This is so good. It's all your fault. Acting, music. This is certainly a movie. He hung up. This is so movie. Look, it's a plant. Hold on. Man, I'm so spooked. Uh, ooh, rivalry. Yep, Slender Man best film indeed. Oh yes, that video. Or that she wanted to run away. This is really good. But like none of them are realizing that she's said this entire movie that she wanted to run away. She literally said in the last scene, "Oh, I want to run away." But like they're such good friends that they just forgot. Trees. Remember, he's drunk and he keeps a door open. Are we not going to talk about the fact that this person was just assaulted by this other person? Like, he assaulted this teenage girl and he's out in his home the next day drunk? This is. Oh my god. I bet you're thinking they're just gonna go around back. Hold on. am I am watching the film on my own copy of it. I have my own copy of the film. He's passed out. You'd think they were going to sneak in. You would think, but nope. They ring the doorbell to wake him up, so one of them can distract him. There's no good reason she can't just go around the back as well, because the door's unlocked and he's passed out. Good old case of muffling the audio so it sounds further away. I can't. He doesn't hear anything behind him. Also, like, acting. I mean, they do, and no one's gonna acknowledge. And this film, this film. There's so much wrong with. Are you not gonna shut the door? I don't know why she's not shutting the door. But hey ho, they're upstairs now. Now there's spooky stakes to the movie. No shit. Sony products, guys. Man, I can't believe she wasn't reading the book on a Sony product. Yikes. She had a picture in a photo frame. She should have had it in a Sony phone's gallery. All those drawings, why wasn't she doing them on her Sony phone or laptop? Yikes. I wish the film just stopped giving a shit. And just like went I don't think it does give a shit. But if it just went full on, like, we don't care. And just like had everything be on like a Sony phone. Yeah, it would be really fucking funny if like at the end of the film it just zooms out. They've been watching the film was on his fucking Sony phone the whole time. I cannot stress how hard I'd be fucking laughing. Oh man, trees! The trees are so scary. I'm so scared because there are trees. The last section. Please just be. It would be great if it was like Pornhub. Here, click it. This is how people talk. Man, these seamless edits. This video is clearly fake. That's a stock sound effect, okay. Oh shit. That was real, definitely. Wow, it's town names and dates. This is great. This is really good. These videos are like the kind of big videos you get on like YouTube in 2011. These look fan made. I don't like this. The fuck are you eating? We can hear you opening the packet. I'm not eating it. Oh, look, the video. It's not like they could have noticed this. Man, this is so spooky. Wow, her arm's really long to get that shot. Oh no, fly sound effects. This really is the scariest movie. Heavy breathing. That's what makes the film scary. They're just taking their turns. What did you see? Oh, look at the shadow in the background. Isn't that spooky? Trees! Speaking of which, I just planted 5 trees. I just donated to Team Trees while watching this incredible movie. So I guess the one good thing I got out of Slender Man was 5 trees to the world. That is the one thing we're gonna get out of this movie. Man, Joey King. Let's have some more focus on Joey King. Great actress. I do want to watch Wish Upon as a commentary, really. It's so fucking funny. Man, let's go back on the Sony laptop. I forgot to mention, it's another Sony laptop. Because Katie just had 2 Sony laptops. Or she just had it hidden. What's up? Heyo, it's me, AlleyCat93. Ooh, spooky. I love how there's a stop sign in the back. Just like implying that the movie should be over. There's just an argument going on in the chat. Yeah, the chat's sponsored by Sony, yes! Of course she is! This is meant to be scary. Can we get her back? Maybe, but no. Him. Why like give her Stan? All I can think of is that one. He knows, and I always feel like somebody's watching me. Except he has no eyes, so he can't see. Oh my God, trees. Man, I love these extras. She didn't go back on that website. His got you. His done. Has no one considered she ran away? You're all bad friends. I'm confused as to why they want her to act. Like, the directing in the scene confuses me. Why is she acting crazy? I don't understand why she's meant to act crazy in the scene if she's meant to be the only one who's like sane about this. Finally, finally, they've picked up on the fact they're terrible friends. God, so many movies with great trees. We're back at the trees. We're back at the trees. Yes, we're really sticking with the trees. Seriously, viewers at home, fucking take a shot every time you see. There's more trees. Take a shot every time you see a tree. You will be dead. Slender Man will take your liver. Has anyone made a video of like Slender Man, but every time there's a tree, it gets faster if we have more trees? Has anyone done that? I feel like someone should do that. That looked like a shot you'd get from like a fucking Nickelodeon teen movie. I feel like I'm watching like a horror movie made for like a kids TV channel, except not as good. This is no My Babysitter's a Vampire. Man, this is some great lighting. What did you bring that you love? I made this in I made this in pottery glass when I was 5. I love how one of them's bringing something like their grandmother, their dead grandma made. One of them's bringing something of like their dead dad, and the other just brought something they made in pottery class while they were 5. This is great. Remember, guys, she's fast. But oh, she's so humble. Why does it feel like these characters hate each other? Should you know, like, rip that up? Lights out, but the scene's still gotta be naturally lit, so we've turned up. It looks like they've turned up a brightness filter. God, these if these were silhouette shots, it might look cool, but Alley Cat said not to look in his face. Joey King 2018. I want to remind everyone this movie had a $10 million budget. That's just. I've heard that sound effect somewhere before. I think from a different horror trailer. As long as it takes. Ren, I have school tomorrow. So do you. No, he doesn't eat kids. Remember, they're believing this at this point, but like they're believing in this. I want you to keep that in mind with this incredible scene. No, it's not too late. Oh man, she clearly at this point is like concerned enough to believe like to be scared. I also love how they only ever seem to meet up like in the middle of the night. Best scream. That was the best take they got. Let's instantly take off our blindfolds as well. Let's all. Oh man, this musical score. This musical score, guys, is really annoying. This is like shitty horror game music. Oh. CGI. This is what I was saying earlier on the stream. Like, if they have really dark scenes, then the CGI looks better, but it still looks like shit. What were those sound effects meant to be? Was that part of the musical score? I love how the torchlight just only appeared like conveniently. I told her to keep her blindfold on. That's why I took mine off. Why are you instantly in pain? Oh yeah, because the film, the one of the biggest issues with this film is it's like, oh, Slender Man can make you hallucinate anything or feel anything. So so the whole film, like, there's no rules. They can just dick around. This is great. But then you all took your blindfolds off. Remember, guys, she's acting. I don't understand why they're having Joey King do crazy acting when her character is clearly like meant to be the most sane. It's daytime, but it still feels like they put like a 25% sepia filter on. Oh, flashbacks! That's why we have the filter. I forgot. Editing. Man, isn't this so purposeful? Then why are you wanting her to go away? I love how we had a shot of the daytime just for that flashback, and now we're back at a nighttime scene. Man, music on her Sony phone. And also, it's bad music. I love how she pressed it again after it successfully paused, so it should theoretically be playing again. She was holding it portrait a second ago, but now it's landscape, so the movie can be landscape. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is great. This is really great. Is there any reason to have a dog barking sound effect? Or is there actually a dog barking there, right? Like, there's no reason for the effect. Man, that was a great transition. On her Sony phone, we need to have the Sony logo still in frame. Sony logo's still in frame, guys. Sony logo's still there. I'm not sure. Okay, no, the trees would definitely create faster, but if you take a shot every time there's a Sony logo, you'll die just as quickly. No, not just as, like, you'll still die. But yeah, I forgot the Slender Man video calls people in this movie, and it's great. That's a still image on her phone. That's just a still image. Oh wow, music. I love how we have an OK Boomer in the chat. Spooky. Oh no. This is such an awful soundtrack. Like, holy shit. Hands. Man, that sped up editing. I love the fucking music, the fucking scream. They have the same, like, two scream sound effects from that actress, and they're going to use them, okay? God, Jazz Sinclair. Terrible actress. At least in this film. Oh no, homework. What were you rubbing out? What were you rubbing out? Been a few days. Let's not check on her. Just a cold. That's why she isn't in school for like 3 days. Ugh. There's no time. There's no like sense of time in this film. Like earlier, we had the 1 week later, but we didn't have 3 days later for this. This film's trying so hard to be The Ring. Man, she's a really good actress. For the last time, guys, Slenderman does not eat children. That's not what he is. These characters have had no development, but I guess they're gonna date. Oh no! Trees! And yes, I'm more Slenderman's right there, but I'm focusing on the trees, goddammit. Yeah, she is a bad friend. They're all of them are terrible friends. He doesn't eat children, he just, like, takes them and shit. Like, he just takes children as, like, you're mine. Emma, I've seen this movie. Trust me, I know more about this than you do. Okay. Oh no, he's gone. Library scene! Every horror movie needs a library scene. No, he doesn't eat them. You're just dumb. Like, it's so obviously Photoshop. And, like, if Slenderman's a hallucination, then how are people taking pictures of them? Oh my god. Hundun. Abizu. These are probably real things, but oh well. Yeah, all the photos are Photoshop. Myths. Oh yeah, I forgot. Slenderman is basically just the pirate paper. Pattern of missing children. Children children go missing for all sorts of reasons. Oh no, it's not like it's not a case of they are a hallucination, it's a case of they can make hallucinations. God, I hate the cropping on these shots. Jeremy M. Woodward. More like Woodwind. He doesn't. Oh my. I'm done saying he eats the kids. Because he doesn't eat the kids, I mean. Because he doesn't eat the kids. I mean, why don't you just ask someone who works at this library if they have this book in stock? Oh, did she find it instantly? Those. Oh my god. Okay. Man, I sure do love these spoopy sound effects. I sure hope there isn't a jump scare coming. Oh no, a librarian. In a library. Oh no. So scary. Maybe just check out the book. You know? You can do that. She's aware she can check out books at a library, right? You'd fucking think. Or even just take pictures of it. But no, Sony. Sony. Phones, yay. Remember, dark equals scary. I always find it really funny when, like, you can clearly tell the difference between, like, handheld and, well, like, I don't find it funny, but, like, it's always jarring when a film goes straight from handheld to, like, setup, you know? And this is one of those cases, because, like, God. This is so good. I love how long this scene goes on for. Because this is like, he's just strutting. Just like doing his thing, working it. Huh. Oh no. Editing. He can't make you hallucinate if you close your goddamn eyes. This is great. I'm so glad I'm watching this. Oh, good fall over timing. You can get up. Just get up. I thought in the last shot she was like moving a ton, and in this shot she's just given up. Best acting. This isn't C. This is definitely not CGI. That's effect. Oh yeah. Yep, it was all a hallucination, but things only someone only just noticed. I mean, he could have taken her right then and there, but he just decided not to, I guess. Man, that was crazy. Look how other books fell over and they're just gone in the next shot. Miss, you need to check out that book. Ren, why would you go to school? Ooh, yes. Acting. They still haven't visited Chloe. They still haven't visited Chloe. Why do we need this shot? This reflection shot? She saw Slender Man yesterday. I love how she's speaking like acting. Why don't you visit her? Why do we need this reflection shot? It's so ugly. I'm sad now. I mean, they have to be mad at each other. We're transitioning the second act into the third. Why wouldn't they be mad at each other? Oh, she just went and called up. Did you have a date? Anna, just Google Slenderman. Cause, like, the information in the chat is so false. But anyways, you're not gonna knock on the door? You know? Like a normal person would? Worked earlier when you were trying to break into that person's house. I don't understand why they didn't just try and knock on the door. Trees! Why do they only ever fucking meet up in the middle of the night? On their own? Cause like, I mean, sure, like if Slenderman was gonna come get him, or like hell, if Katie was taken by a serial killer, you know. I mean, you've both seen him. I thought she had a fucking date. I thought you had a date. There we go. I understand Slenderman is driving her crazy, but if she's the one who's right, maybe her performance should seem more rational. I can't believe I'm genuinely trying to critique the direction choices of the Slenderman movie. Makeup time. What reasoning is there for this scene? Like, she's just going over to his house. Just cut to her at his house. Trees. Oh man, those dog sound effects. Oh, editing. Why didn't you text him to say, it's just us on our first date? Remember, this is their first date, and we've not seen them talk as much to like develop a relationship. But you can guess exactly where this is going. Mostly, actually, I know where this is going, and viewers at home are going to be very happy with the result. But you can guess the gist. Ooh, sexy record. Damn. Is the record owned by Sony? Is the record player a Sony one? Is this a Sony fa? Let's make out. We've had no development, but let's make out. Don't worry, viewers at home, this movie's PG-13. He's not gonna dick her down. I love he acted freaked out. It's like, people are getting horny in chat. Oh, yes. Best scene in the movie! Best scene! The fucking background is really weird. Oh my god! This is great, this is great. Oh, yes. This is incredible. This is great. This is an incredible movie. This is an incredible movie. 10 out of 10 for that scene alone. Holy shit. I always forget how great that scene is. You told anyone you have a developed relationship with? Or anything? Because, like, we've only had, like, 5 minutes of screen time before this. Are you not gonna bring up that you just that she just fucking hallucinated? Also, this shot looks very. Oh yay! Sony phone. Sony Xperia. Sony Xperia. Sony Xperia. If it's not a tree, it's Sony. This music build up. Has Sony sponsored? No, this is a Sony movie, and every Sony movie has fucking product placement throughout the whole thing. Your lab partner's not concerned. Is the teacher not gonna ask why you're late to class? I'm crazy now. If only some of the classes have goes, oh, you can tell he watched the video because he's late and he's wearing a beanie. He's ignoring her. Oh no, he watched the video. That scene was pointless, some of you may be wondering why it's there. Aside from, like, the guy having watched the video. The reason is because Chloe was originally in that scene, but they cut her out to give the movie. Like, for some reason, they cut out her stabbing herself in the eye, which is a really fucking funny. So yeah, that's why that scene was there. Because they cut what was supposed to happen in it, I guess. Oh, you only now. I love how Ren's like, oh, I've been texting you a ton, but then we just see there's no messages above that. Oh man, spinny shots. That means it's good. And now she's spinning. This is art. Hmm. Gotta always. I sure do love dumb characters in movies. Represents her spiraling into madness. It represents the cinema goers spiraling into madness, wondering why did I spend money on this? Represents the $10 million budget being flushed down the toilet. Trees! More trees, guys. Don't you just love the trees? Trees. I also love how none of your family is home, like not even your sister. Oh wait, no, I remember why your sister's not home. I fucking remember what happens. But like, where are your parents? Because they were in one scene, and then the film's just like, oh, her parents don't exist now, I guess. Trees, 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 trees. Holly, help me. I deserve better. Silhouettes. That was certainly a transition. I hope you guys enjoyed that dream sequence. Because dream sequences. God, the shot's just terrible. Get it? It's because they talked about the pregnant person earlier who dropped out of school. But oh no, worms! Dream sequence within a dream sequence. Yay! I just want to remind you that like half of what just like all of what you just saw, like the past two scenes, none of that happened. This musical score fucking sucks. It was a panic attack. That's why she's in a fucking coma. Because yeah, guys, she's in a coma. But I guess the medical test ran that she just had a panic attack. I love how she's. I love how she had to text him, just being like, "Yo, don't do it. Remember? Do you remember the video that will dismember every one of your family members?" Da 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 da. I can. I don't know why I'm doing that in a lower key, but like whatever. I don't know why this sequence is in slow mo aside from padding. Oh no, spooky, scary. The sequence literally just doesn't need to be in slow-mo. Oh no. Person. Is he wearing size 13 men's Nikes? Bottom Tish. Taller Taylor Swift, more like Slender Man, more like taller Swifter Man. How's the weather up there? Why are you like? Why did you just walk into this room? Epic prank. I was never in a coma. Trees. Do you remember trees? Oh wow, I'm so scared. Did she even leave the room? I love how no other character in the film has been able to pick up on any weird behavior. Now she's walking again, but this time not in slow-mo. There was... Where was she? This is really good. $10 million budget. I want to know what the fuck exactly you told your parents to get you out of the hospital where your sister's in like the ICU. Like, oh, I have homework. Sorry, I gotta abandon my fucking sister. Why would you film yourself? Why would you film yourself doing it? Dog barking. Even though none of these characters have dogs. Where are Ren's parents? Where are Ren's parents? I was actually surprised that worked. Like, oh, I didn't realize the door was going to be unlocked. That's why I tried to unlock the door. Everyone in the chat's thinking more about flaw this movie then. They need to. Trust me, this is as surface level as can be. Hmm. Ren! Where are you? You borrowed my vibrator of Slenderman's head last week, and you said you'd have it back, but I haven't had it back. Ren, give me my Slenderman vibrator. Guys, did you get it? There was a fucking nun thing in the background. Religion. Slenderman. Religion. There's no themes in this movie. I'm just starting you on something. Yeah, she walked past a picture of Jesus. Like, if you think there's any sort of theme in this movie, any sort of idea, any sort of any effort into putting, like, a coherent theme, don't watch this film. You should be watching, like, Mother. His? They're in Ren's room. Alley Cat 93 was spelled differently as the account. It was two L's. I think that's the point, Tally. Line delivery. Man, I love this actress. I hope you guys are ready for some great CGI. But first, why would you put it to your phone if it was a video call? Chat, stop trying to read into this movie. Trust me, there is no deeper meaning. You're not even gonna look out there? Oh, those signs. Oh no. Make America weird again. I really feel like films that have like Make America Something Again posters, whether or not they're pro Trump, just stop. Wasn't there something in Pitch Perfect 3? She had the Make America Eat Again hat? Just stop it. But yeah, it's $10 million, guys. Remember that for this next shot. $10 million budget! That was great. This movie's phenomenal. She's only just figured it out. So basically, what the film is trying to tell us is that fucking Katie wanted to start basically to stop her friends from the ritual, I guess, even though they hadn't seen Slender Man. That's why she did that. However, they continued to hallucinate anyway. So, bullshit. You guys notice the trees yet? There's trees. There's trees, alright. Why did they do it with the blindfolds? What do you expect them to do here? Like, just she'd walk into the gate if she had a blindfold. This isn't Bird Box, and you have to remember Bird Box still also sucks. So let them be separate bad horror movies. Oh man, did you see that? It's trees. What if Bird Box was good? Bird Box wasn't good though. Bird Box was bad. Kiss him. Mwah mwah mwah. I love you. Keep this in mind. Take me. She literally is trying to sacrifice herself, and she said, "Take me." Runaway time. Also, he's a spider now. $10 million budget. This is screened in cinemas. Take me. But like, bitch, why you running? She's a track runner. She has plenty of trophies, remember? She has plenty of awards. She wanted to go through a track practice. Remember that. But she fell over. She didn't even run away properly. Why would you tell her she's like got awards for how good she is at running if she can't run? Slenderman, Slenderman, does whatever a Slenderman can. Guys, you got it yet? It's a tree. She's backing up to the tree. Trees. It looks like she's on a green screen in that shot. Guys, the trees. They were trees the whole time. $10 million. Slenderman was the tree. No, trees are not saving her. She's becoming a tree. She's a tree now. Slenderman turned into a spider, and then he turned her into a tree. She's a tree. Adding a heartbeat sound effect to a musical score doesn't make the movie scary. I love how they're not concerned about their fucking daughter. Like, also this is dubbed. Time for a closing monologue from a character we barely know. Wow, social commentary. You're really pushing the fucking religious allegory. That feels like it's trying to warn the viewer themselves about Slender Man. Trees! Yay, Sylvain White! Round of applause, David Burke! Thank you! Yay! Thank you, Victor Surge. Thank you, all of the producers. Thank you, more producers. Don't know why they had to get two different frames. Thank you, all the executive producers. Thank you, guys. Luca Del Pupo. It's a dog. Jeremy Woodwind. We're back. Well, production design. Jake York. Great editing. Yay! Joey King. Oscar-worthy acting from her. Beautiful. I'm so happy. Julia Goldani tells that scream. He introduces them. Jazz Sinclair with that two sound. Annalise Basso, for real. I want to know what you were doing because Annalise Basso is a good actress. What the fuck happened here? But yeah, this was great. Incredible movie. Um, the Javier Botet, you're in every shitty horror film and every great horror film. Pick a lane. You only get one. Why are you in every movie? There were two composers, by the way. Two composers. They needed two composers for this. Oh, and the co-producer. We've had like 5 producers, 6 executive producers, and a co-producer. Okay, so this movie was fantastic. Obviously, the acting, the writing, the characters, the lighting, CGI. Why did this need to? That is a good question, actually, because this film was released in 2018. This film came out like 6 years too late. Because Slenderman was a thing in 2011. Would have made sense maybe in 2012. Seriously. I can see why this film would have existed if it had been released earlier. But we got it, and I'm glad we did. This was a great film. Absolutely fantastic. Um, for real. For real. This film's terrible. Obviously. I'm like, what was there to like about it? Honestly, what was good? I mean, there were trees. This film's great though. um, no, the acting's all terrible. Joey King does not belong in horror movies. She's the thing is, I've seen her give good performances, but whenever she's in a horror film, she just sucks, and it's the best part of the movie every time. Jazz Sinclair's performance in this film, probably one of the worst I've seen of that year. Like the cinematography sucked ass. Um, Trees were the best actor in the entire film. Tree Love Forever. Yes, Team Trees. I forgot to say this. Actually, no, I didn't forget. But I made a donation to Team Trees during this live stream because I feel like trees deserve better than this film. So we plant more in the real world, and they can be associated more with the real world than with this movie. So everyone, go to Team Trees. Go donate some money. For every dollar that you donate, they'll plant a tree. I donated $5, but hey, let's donate. Let's get some trees in the real world. If anything positive is gonna come from this movie, it's gonna be that donation. It's gonna be the donations we make to some trees, and also the incredibly spooky sequences in this film. Yay, we've got people donating. Um, Shout, what were your favorite scenes? What were the best scenes in the film? Because I want to talk about some scenes in this movie. I'll start with the sex scene. Oh boy, great visual effects. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal visual effects. All the best acting, best scream sound effects. Loving the tree, loving the chat. But yeah, that was a great scene. We had some fantastic sequences. Every scene where Jess and Claire screamed, that was some great screams. They weren't the same ones over, I swear. The library scene, I almost forgot, where he steals her face art. Best scene, she gets eaten by a tree and the film ends. Yeah, honestly, um, when I first watched this film, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't expect there to be a scene. Twerk It, Work It? That was a song in this film. But like, oh, maggot brain, get it? Because there were bugs. But like, yeah, when I first saw this film, I wasn't really expecting her to get turned into a tree or for him to turn into Slender Man. That caught me off guard in the best way possible. God, this film was really good, guys. I don't even understand. The thing is, I do understand. Watching this now, I'm now seeing the film is. Oh, they made it on a Sony camera. Who'd have fucking guessed? Seeing this now, I'm realizing they were very clearly trying to have religious imagery. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to watch this movie a third time. God, that will work it, work it. Yeah, I'm now realizing they tried to have a deeper meaning, or maybe they didn't. Maybe it's just coincidence. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it was coincidence. Yeah, this movie was art. So yeah, no, it's a production logo. They're allowed that much. Okay, I'm so glad that we watched this incredible movie together. Let's chill out for another half hour. We'll end the stream around 9:30. Let's talk about the film. Let's talk about the film because this is the first time I've actually had like this isn't the first time I've had views to the end, but last time people were just talking about Sabrina Carpenter, and the time before that we got like a little bit to talk about the film. We just want to talk about like I don't remember, but let's talk about this great movie because it truly is a masterpiece. What do y'all think of Joey King? Joey King. Oh, you're asking who about Sabrina? It's another live stream I did for a film called Tall Girl, which was a film. Sabrina Carpenter. Oh my god, don't start this. I ended the stream last time because everyone just started talking about Sabrina Carpenter. If we're gonna talk about a specific person, let's make it Joey King, okay? Sabrina is a girl for a start. Let's chat some Sony. Yeah, let's chat Sony. Because Slenderman is Joey. Joey King is also a girl, and she played Ren, the really crazy one, who went to the library and had their face stolen. I'm not falling for Who's Joe. I'm not falling for it. Nice try. Nice try. You really tried. But you have to remember, I'm more cultured in memes than you are. I'm gonna put the ending soon thing up for until fast when I end this. Okay, let's talk. Sony phones, yes. The thing about Slenderman is it's one of those Sony movies that, like, there's a trend recently where it's like, there is a trend recently where Sony films will try solely to exist off of like pre-existing things. It's why we got a Men in Black movie this year. It's like Men in Black International was a Sony film that only existed to reach out to branch off of an existing property that people had like nostalgia for. Yeah, that's who Joey King was, the crazy girl from the library. And they also had Venom. They have. If I search up just now, I'm gonna search up. Oh yeah, she's awful in this movie. And also, I'd highly recommend Wish Upon, which is an actual. It's a terrible film as well, but like it's not as terrible. Well, it's not terrible. I gave it that one 3 out of 10 spoilers. But anyways, she's bad in this film. Joey King's terrible in it. But like Sony have a thing where it's like instead of trying to make good movies, like they do have good movies, they do, but some of their fucking films, like it's very clear that they only exist to branch off of existing properties, which is why we have Slenderman, it's why we have Venom, it's why we had a Men in Black International film. This is why we have Men in Black International this year. It's why we're getting a Bad Boys movie next year. It's probably going to be why we have the Charlie's Angels movie this year, even though I am looking forward to that. Zombieland Double Tap's probably something like that, even though I had praised that movie on the stream. Goosebumps 2. It's like there's so many of them. They just make movies for the sake of like having these existing properties. And it's like that's the entire reasoning. Your stutter was far too obvious in the scene after this, but she was discussing what Slender Man could do to her. Yeah, crazy people having stutters in movies. It's great. I always love how overacted crazy stutters are. Goosebumps books are good books. Oh no, I mean the movies. The movies suck. I haven't even seen the second one. I've been meaning to. Let's not chat The Irishman. We have. Why would we chat this Scorsese movie when we have Slender Man, a true artful masterpiece of a film, a true incredible, phenomenal movie? I mean, Robert De Niro, he has nothing on Joey King. Honestly, I have no interest in The Irishman. I'm gonna watch it, but I have no interest in it. I am much more interested in Marriage Story. If we're going for upcoming Netflix movies, I'm gonna search up upcoming Netflix movies. Upcoming Netflix movies. I'm much more interested in goddamn. I'm much more interested in Marriage Story than I am The Irishman. Like, I'm sure The Irishman's probably gonna be good, but like, I don't care. And Atlantics, whatever. Let me see what else is coming out. November UK in November 2019. Clouds, I've heard a lot of good things about. What else is there? Let's see here. I'll support the girl. That was something I meant to watch. Oh my god, if you guys get horny for De Niro, I'm ending the stream. Oh yeah, The Night Before Christmas, as in Knight. We can talk about that. That's out in a couple weeks. That's really. Oh boy, I'm excited. I love shitty. Like, I love shit like that. Like, oh my god. Wait, hold on. Where's Marriage Story on this? Oh yeah, and Pitch Perfect 3 is coming. Yay. Hold on. When the fuck is Marriage Story coming to Netflix? I care more about that than I do The Irishman. What? Oh my god, if y'all don't stop. Marriage Story. Netflix release date UK. Wait, what? Hold the fuck up. Is Marriage Story. Marriage Story might actually already be on Netflix. And I just didn't know. I'm checking this. I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Gonna throw hands. Marriage Story. Oh my god, it's been here the whole time. I literally no, it's pitch review from like a couple years ago. Marriage. Oh no, this just a trailer. When's it arriving then? Hold on. When's Marriage Story coming to Netflix? De Niro is not in Marriage Story, but Marriage Story looks good. So okay. So Marriage Story starts streaming on the 6th of December. Cool. Okay, that's cool. I just wanted to check that. I'm so excited for Marriage Story. It looks good. I've avoided trailers, but like I'm hyped. Let me just double check. It is in fact 6th of December. Oh my god, if this turns into the same thing it was with fucking Sabrina Carpenter last time, not gonna be happy. Okay, yeah, 6th of December. Yo, I'm up for ending the stream 20 minutes early. It'll all depend on what this next message is. It'll all depend on what this next message is. Because I do really want to talk about the film we just watched. I feel like we should, considering people have actually sat there and watched it. Okay, you know what? It's not a De Niro thing. I'll forgive. But Slender Man. Great visual effects. Okay, you guys are getting horny for Edward Norton now. Okay. You know, I'm depending on who else I saw. It's gonna be Robert De Niro, so I'm just gonna say it now. Thank you guys for coming along to today's stream. I am sorry that I wasn't able to get a stream out in October to make up for this. I'm gonna try and have a second stream this month. Who knows? Yeah. Thanks for watching this amazing masterpiece of a movie. Slender Man is clearly art. I just realized I haven't scored it yet. I'm thinking a 0 out of 10 for Slender Man. Like, I'm considering a 1, because maybe. No, it's a 0. Dude, don't go. You guys shouldn't have gotten horny in chat. I had to deal with this last time as well. I'm not. If people are getting horny in chat, then I'm gonna just leave. So, yeah, thank you guys for coming along and watching this incredible movie with us. With me, or I guess with the rest of the chat, since you guys are having a lot of interaction tonight. Yeah, this film was great. I'm so glad that we all watched this. I'm so glad we could share this incredible experience of this art movie. How did it win no Oscars? I mean, Slenderman was great. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. You guys have a good night.